This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Virginia McConnell.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast Live. Are you in need of a therapist? One might be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Dr. April Brown, with therapist in Sarasota. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me on the podcast.
Yeah. We're so excited to learn about you and your business. Can you tell me more about your company?
Oh, okay. Yes. So the company's name is Therapist in Sarasota, and we provide counseling services at a reduced rate. And we try to make it affordable for all people. So we have services for as low as $45 a session, which is just great. We see families, couples, individuals, mental health, anxiety, depression, and we do concierge services. So we're really trying to meet the needs of the people that are in front of us. And so for me personally, I'm Dr. April, and I'm known as the Doctor of Intimacy, which means intimacy in all realms from, of course, the physical intimacy, because I'm also a certified sex therapist, but also that emotional intimacy of connecting, that spiritual intimacy, that self-intimacy, and even intimacies of doing activities together, helping your community out. So, yes, I'm just excited to be on the podcast.
Oh, that's amazing. So you do quite a bit, but that I love that focus, relationship focus. How did you get into that?
Oh, yeah. So I actually came from a business background. Yes. But then spiritually, I worked as an accountant for one of the largest pizza stores and handling all their things. But spiritually, I felt like something was missing. And so my inner spirit talked to me about going back to school for counseling. I was like, oh, no, I don't think so, because kind of a shy person. But I followed it up, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And in that process, I really started to focus on intimacy, because in reality, so many of us feel so alone. Do you know what I mean by that? I mean, it's like loneliness is a pandemic here. And so I wanted to feel like, how can I help people connect? And of course, first, we have to learn how to connect with ourselves, and not put ourselves down, because of depression, or not be so anxious about the past, the future. And then also, how do we connect with the people around us, our loved ones? And so that's kind of how I fell into that realm of working with couples. I do a lot of couples work and counseling, and I also do couples retreats and stuff. But it's been really rewarding, because as a couples therapist, I see my job as helping you guys see each other. That's my job, is to help you guys see each other. And I do that in a variety of different ways. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, what are some myths and misconceptions in your industry?
So one misconception is that sometimes people think their partner kind of already knows what they're thinking. He should know.
Oh, that's
Yeah, thinking. Yeah, my partner should know what I'm thinking, how I'm communicating, what I like in bed, just everything.
Wishful thinking, I think.
Wishful thinking. Yes. And so being able to actually communicate what your needs are, instead of saying, you did not do this, which can sound just like a lot of criticism. This is what I need. This is what I'm feeling, what I need. Being able to state your needs, and then your partner being able to actually hear it and not get defensive about it, but I did this. Oh, honey, I understand how you feel. How can I help? So that's kind of one of the biggest misconception in life, is that my partner is supposed to understand me. Second big misconception is that my partner is supposed to be everything to me. My doctor, my best friend, my therapist, my sister. I cook. Yeah, yes, yeah. And in reality, that's not how it really is supposed to be. They're supposed to support you, and there's things that you guys have in common, but they can't be everything. You know, if you as a couple just come like this and so tight, there is no air. And without air, there's no passion. We need to have other, interests, friends, and stuff to be a supported, you know, environment. So I think that's just another aspect of that. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A few misconceptions there for sure. And we know marketing is the heart of every business. Who's your target clients and how do you attract them?
So my target clients overall is individuals, couples, families that need services in the mental health realm or relationship realm. We're located down in easy part of Sarasota, downtown Sarasota, nearby the Whole Foods. In that area, 1487 2nd Street. And so my target is those who need services, but sometimes they feel like, oh my gosh, we don't accept any insurance, okay? So we provide services for those who cannot afford it or for those people who can afford, and they want specialized services. You know what I'm saying? They just don't want to go to a center where there's 20 million therapists and stuff. You get to, so besides myself, I have 20 other therapists, all
Yeah.
different ages, different languages, male and female, and all that kind of stuff. So we all have special gifts and talents and stuff. For me, my specialty is working with couples with serious issues, couples who've had affairs
Mhm.
or have lost a child or have had other trauma aspects going on. I'm also EMDR trauma certified. I also do psychodrama in the sense of helping couples work through their traumas. Sometimes we have to work through it individually. Sometimes it can be a group dynamic. It depends. And how to move forward so we can be healthy to make a decision about the relationship they're in.
Wow. Have you thought about having your own podcast?
Yes, I do. I mean, I've done my own podcast for years. It's called Bringing Intimacy Back. It's out there. I've been on a break for a while, but it'll be back sometime this year for sure. And you can look at 50 million different episodes about all different types of intimacy. Uh, like it's I'm a sex therapist, so there's 50 million things on that. And intimacy overall, I mean, I think when it comes to intimacy, that main piece is that emotional piece,
Mhm.
that connection,
Mhm.
that I can feel my feelings are being validated and I can state my feelings. I can have that safety. Yeah, I think that is the most important aspect of it.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Brown, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about therapists in Sarasota.
One thing to remember about therapists in Sarasota is number one, that we're affordable. Okay. In the sense, sessions are as low as 45 for individuals, 65 as couples. Number two, we're convenient. We're in downtown Sarasota, but we also do virtual. And in some aspects, we have retreats and stuff where we can actually go to you guys. And number three is that we provide concierge type services. So the therapist is there for you. We're in private practice, so it's not a big like group thing. We personalize our services to meet the needs of the people that are in front of us, and we're about healing.
Oh, that's great. And how can our listeners learn more about therapists in Sarasota?
You can go to our website at Therapist in Sarasota and check that out. If you totally forget that, you can just remember Dr. April. Yes, and my last name is Brown, just like the color of my skin. And you can go on to Dr. April Brown and it'll take you there. So yes.
Okay, well, Dr. April, I really appreciate you being on the show. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpsarasota.com. That's gnpsarasota.com or call 941-949-1865.